Hello and welcome back to Kitten Up Kitten. My name is Sam and today I am working on my snow owl from Diamond Art Studios. Now I think this is a 40 by 40. So it's not a massive, it is a square drill diamond painting. Absolutely loving not only the canvas but the drills on this one. They are fab. So if you haven't checked out Diamond Art Studios yet, it is a UK based company. Please do check them out. Very good prices and very, very fast delivery. If this is your first time here, welcome to my channel. I do hope you'll stay. And if you are coming back, hello again. Very, very grateful for all the new subscribers that I've had in the last few days. I will be doing some shout outs from comments in a little bit. So let's go through what I'm using today. So I am using my cheap wood effect pen from Amazon. I ordered this, it cost me about £8 from Amazon. It came with plastic tips, but I actually have a metal 6-placer and a metal single placer, and I'm using double-sided tape in my placers. I am also using one of my trash drill cook pots. So this is a cover minder and a trash drill pot in one. I like to have a little pot. Lost my magnet now. Oh, not where I wanted it to be. So let's put that back under there, Sam. There we go. No, upside down. Off to a good start, guys. Off to a good start. There we go. These particular magnets are very strong. So I like to keep that on there, mainly because when I finish the picture, I want to show you how many trash drills I've got. I also have with me a couple of the cover minders that I have made. I make these along with the cook pots and sell them on my Etsy shop. These are done with alcohol inks. Absolutely love the effects that you get from the alcohol ink. The feathering is beautiful. I also have, this was made using leftover resin. It's a gold leaf one. It's kind of pretty. It's all clumped up in the middle, but it's kind of pretty. And you know what? No resin ever goes to waste. I am also going to use today this drill tray. Can't get the words out today. I got this in one of my Diamond Art Club kits, so I thought I'd give it a quick go. If I don't like it, however, because you know it is quite a small tray, I do have one of my zesty trays from Add More Zest. You will all know if you've been here before, I absolutely love these trays. Add More Zest, they are perfect to hold. These are the zesty trays. I also have the original Add More Zest trays, which are a little bit bigger. So I'm going to leave that one there. We're going to try this. I'm going to try this today. I'm also using my 30 bottle storage case that I got from Amazon. I have 2 or 3 of these and I'm going to make a start. So first of all, welcome back. I actually don't have my glasses on, which is probably not a good move, so it might take me a little bit longer because I'll be squinting. But I'm going to start with this little two stick bit. Now I'm going to fill my pot up because I have a feeling I've got more of these because it is nearly empty. So I'm going to have a look in my trash drills. No, 3, 7, 5, 6. Right, we've got 2 bags of those. So I'm going to pour this in and fill this tray up, this tub up, sorry. I hope you are all well and you're having a good day. It is Sunday, if you are interested in knowing whereabouts in the week we are. I've spent yesterday and today doing filming. I thought I would come on and do a whip and ramble on this canvas while I wait to head over to my daughter's. So let's give this tray a go. Let's see what it's like. Oh, actually, it's not too bad. Not too bad at all, Diamond Art Club. Right, I'm going to pause and I'm going to go find my glasses because this is going to be impossible otherwise. Okay, that's better. You know, I'm an older lady. I need my glasses. So I'm going to make a start on this while I chat. I have had a busy weekend. I have been doing some resin work. Finishing off some bits and pieces that I had for orders, and obviously just doing the householdy bits that you do over the weekend. I have done a couple of sections on my other diamond painting, and I did a section on this yesterday as well, so I have managed to get some diamond painting in. This is what I love the most about having the YouTube channel, because it does get me to sit down, because I sit and think, oh, you know, I really must do a video. And yeah, gives me the opportunity to sit down and chill out for an hour with my favourite people, which is you guys. So because I've already done a whip and ramble this week, I thought I would go through some of the questions that I've had, some of the comments that I've had on my YouTube channel. I have had a fair few new people join, so I do appreciate that. Thank you very much for joining me. If you are here for the very first time, please do consider subscribing on your way out. I would love to have you on board. Didn't do that one in the right place. Let's squidge that up. You will find on these canvases, this is what I found, on the Diamond Art Studio ones, that the glue is very, very, not slippery, because that would make it sound like, you know, the drills are moving all over the place once you place them. They don't, but it's very easy to slide them along, which I like. I really do like that. So I just thought I'd start with these because these are the colour blocking bits. As far as it goes with this canvas, yeah, no complaints at all. I'm really enjoying it. The drills are lovely. I've had barely any trash at all so far. No complaints from me. So I hope you're all having a fab weekend. Literally my goal today was to get some videos up, so I have videoed some unboxings. You may have seen one or two by now. It depends on when I schedule them to go up, but have double checked my camera on this one because I was filming in the wrong format and was unable to upload anything. So, as it goes on this new tray from Diamond Art Club, actually for a smaller tray it's not too bad. I probably will switch back to my Admiral's S tray, but I wanted to give it a go. I wanted to try it out. And yeah, big improvement. I love the fact that they've put the stopper in now as well. I think it's always helpful, especially when you are using, I like to use a fair few drills when I'm colour blocking because they line up nicer. But the problem is if you have a smaller tray and you give it a good old shake, they all come flying out the end. So the fact they've put that stopper in is fab. I could quite easily see myself taking one of these little trays with me to work when I work on a weekend, because they'd work very well for that. They won't take a lot of room up. Yeah, quite like. So that's my review of the new Diamond Art Club Mosfet tray. I mean, I love the fact it's got glitter in it, because I love me some glitter. I do. I would put glitter in everything if I could. And very often I will do. That's why a lot of my resin has glitter in. because I love it. I'm the same when I'm doing nails. I love nails with some glitter in. Just going back and getting these single ones. So yeah, I just thought I'd come on and I'd go through some of the comments that I've had in. So I'm going to start so let's go for all of the comments I've had pretty much from the word go. Oh, hang on, I did the Life with Lindsay one. I've also done that one. Okay, so first of all, Leandri Moster, she commented on my kitting up of customised bookshelf. She has said, give me a second. She said, I also love kitting up. My unicorn is anything from DAC, busy saving up. Have to admit, you know, you all know that I am a Diamond Art Club fan, and I'm pretty much the same. What I will say is there are lots of ways of getting money off on DAC. So for instance, you get the it's usually 15% off the first time that you order on Diamond Art Club. And then they're always supplying us with 10% off. There's always something in the discontinued or the sale section, so check that out, because you can go in the sale section and get those items and then also use the discount code as well to get a further amount off. It soon adds up. And of course, the other thing is the more paintings you buy, the more points you gain, and then those points can be used to save you money off as well. At the minute, I'm sitting pretty on £50 off my next order. I just haven't decided whether to buy a couple of kits from the discontinued line and you know, get 2 kits, or whether to save it and to buy one big one. Haven't decided. In the meantime, I will just keep saving. But there's lots of ways that you can get money off Diamond Art Club. There is also a destashing group on Facebook for Diamond Art Club. Lots of people very often sell their diamond paintings on because they've bought them and then changed their mind about doing them, or they've built too big a stash up and it's not something they want to do anymore. Worth having a look at. Just going to give my tray another bit of a shake. Get some more lined up. So yeah, don't ever pay full price for Diamond Art Club. There are money off vouchers everywhere, literally everywhere. So make sure you take the time to check that out. Okay. Carp DM does budgeting. She'd originally commented on when I got the bubble wrap. I still have said bubble wrap. But she came across and sort of said that if you open a conversation with them, they will sort it out, etc. Thank you for that. Very, very good advice. I've just been too lazy to do it. And actually, I slept last night on the sofa bed because my husband had work really early this morning. So I slept downstairs, and there's part of that sofa bed where my legs are that is really uncomfortable. So I sat there last night looking at this roll of bubble wrap thinking, oh, I wonder if I put the bubble wrap underneath, if that will stop it digging into my legs quite so much. So I may use it now. I paid for it after all, do you know what I mean? It's done now, I'm past it. So for any of you that didn't know, I went onto Amazon to buy a lap table so that I could diamond paint in the room in the evenings with my husband, in an attempt to spend more time with him because he was moaning that I didn't. And they delivered me a huge roll of bubble wrap instead. Just haven't been bothered to sort it out. That's me to a T, to be honest. It really is. Other things have just taken precedence, that's all. So I'm just getting all these in here. I started with this symbol first because I seem to have the most of this one. So that's why. Cannot fault these squares. They are fabulous. So I'm just going to check I haven't got any more there. So next question. Diamond painting Claire, cover minder and cook pot are cute. Thank you, Claire. As you may know, I have sent her a little cook pot. Just going to grab my coffee. A little cook pot and a cover minder and a necklace. No, I'm not going to get my coffee because I've drunk it. Well, that's shocking, isn't it? Not very well prepared today. Kelly Ripper. I'm in my PJs all day, every day, and let me tell you, it's a big day if I put a bra on, lol. Yeah, me too. I do have a bra on today. I am actually dressed because I'm going to go over to my daughter's. But usually, if I'm at home, I am in what I call loungewear. It's advertised as loungewear, and therefore that's what I'm using it as. And I also will very rarely wear a bra. It's pretty much the same as wearing pyjamas, to be fair. And there's nothing wrong with that. All hail the PJ day. My husband laughs because literally, you know, as soon as I'm home, I'm in my pyjamas. My mum is even worse. My mother actually has what she calls different pyjamas. So she has daytime pyjamas, which is what she gets dressed in if she's not going anywhere. And then she'll get changed into nighttime pyjamas. And then she's got winter pyjamas and summer pyjamas. And then she's got Christmas pyjamas. Obsessed, I'm telling you. So I'm with you, Kelly. Absolutely. Darcy Foster. Good morning, Sam. Morning here from the USA. I purchased the 3 zesty trays. Arthritis in both hands and the smaller trays are perfect for me. Absolutely agree. They're such a fab shape. I've bought 3 of the Admiral Zest trays, which are the bigger ones. And I finally went this last month and ordered some of the zesty trays to use and loved them just as much. It does depend what painting I'm doing. So on this one, because I've been doing this one predominantly in the evenings in the room, I've been using a zesty tray because I don't want anything too big in there. I don't have as much space. But if I'm doing a lot of colour blocking, I would go for the Admiral Zest tray because it's bigger. I can get more drills in it and therefore I don't have to fill it up quite as much, because I do like to have quite a few drills in my tray. Unless I've only got a few to pull out, you know, if I only need 6, then yeah, I'm not going to pour 300 out. But most of the time, if I'm working on a diamond painting, I like to have a good amount because then they shake nicer, they line up nicer. So that's what I do. But for people with arthritis, they are very good because they are a little bit narrower, they're a bit easier to hold. I diamond paint flat anyway, so I don't have to worry about holding it up all the time. But I would assume that if you are using a easel, that it's actually much easier on your hands with a shaped drill tray. Completely got that one out of line there. Just tidied that up. So very good point there, Darcy. Welcome to the group. Susan Clodfelter. enjoy your YouTube, learn so much. Thank you. You know, that's part of the reason I do it. I'm relatively new, so if I can pass anything on that I've learned, then, you know, that's all good. But mainly it's just here for company. Pure and simple. She also says, can you recommend where to buy metal placers? Okay, so I did buy my rose gold metal placers. I bought those on AliExpress. I think they cost me about £8 for probably 11 placers. I do really like them. What I don't like is how long delivery takes, because I'm very impatient, and they did take about 4 weeks to arrive. I'm not good waiting that long. That's why I tend to buy everything off Amazon. If you go onto Amazon and search for metal tips for diamond pens, diamond painting pens. Oh, knocked my drills over. I'm glad the lid was on. It will come up with a number of multi-placers, and they come in various amounts. So some will just be single placers, some will be a mix, some will come with a pen, some will not. So it's just worth having a look on Amazon, really. Delivery is normally quite quick. They're popping up everywhere now. I believe that Rebecca Admore Zest has got some single place metal tips on her webpage, on her shop. Don't hold me to that, I could be wrong, but I believe that she does. So with a bit of luck, she may be adding multi-placers on there at some point, even though she doesn't use them. But certainly for single placers, yeah. Amazon is good enough. Thank you for commenting. Darcy again, enjoyed your rambling. Well, that's good, because I do plenty of it. I'm not one of them people that is professional enough to sit down and plan out what I'm going to talk about. I just don't. I'm just chatting shit, basically. But it's my shit, so it's all good. And interspersed with some diamond painting stuff along the way. That's all you need, right? Just someone to listen to. That's the whole point. So I'm glad you enjoy it, Darcy. There has to be some people out there that does. Betsy McLeod. I thoroughly enjoy your meandering one-sided conversations. Meandering is the right word. Do not be under any illusions. I talk to myself all the time when I'm doing stuff. I'm always telling myself off. It's not a new thing. You know, if I'd have been born 100 years ago, I would have been considered probably mentally deranged. But, you know, like I've been told before, if you talk to yourself, you're always going to get sense, aren't you? Can't always get sense from everybody else you talk to. So, sticking to that. She also says your description of finding the time to diamond paint and having it to be so much more enjoyable when all the chores you have to do are finished, then you can spend your time doing the fun stuff. Well, yeah, I think most of us are like that, aren't we? You know, I'm not one of them people. I mean, I could, if I'm off work and if I've only got one day off, say, I will be selfish enough to sit there and go, do you know what? I'm not doing anything today. I'm just going to diamond paint. But most of the time, I have bits and pieces that I want to do. The only difference, and you may find this is the case for you as well if you are a YouTuber, the only difference is that this diamond painting stuff comes within those chores. So relaxing wise, you know, I will sit there in the morning and I will go, okay, I need to do this resin finish. I need to get these boxed up. I need to get a video up. For me, this is part of the chores. It's only when I get to sit down in the evening, without filming or it, whatever, that it actually is my time. So for me right now, this is part of my list of jobs to do today. Because if I can get another video done and up, then it gives me some content to put up over the week when I'm working. So it is part of my daily chore. It's not a chore, that makes it sound wrong, but do you know what I mean? It comes within that list. Bought 2 of your pink trays. The shape is perfect. Need to say they're not my pink trays, they are Rebecca's from Add More Zest, but they are wonderful, so I'm glad that you love them. I brought a stubby pen and just love it. It's medium size in girth and so easy to switch from a single placer on one end to my favourite metal 4-placer on the other. So I'm guessing when you say a stubby pen that it's shorter than this, that it's sort of like that size but thicker. Haven't got one of those. Where did you get yours from? I might be interested and have a look, because that sounds quite interesting, because it is, for me, the thicker pens definitely work better when you've got arthritis, because you're not closing your fingers together quite as much, are you? So yeah, I'd be interested to see where you get it from. Please feel free to comment below so that we can all check out where to get stubby pens from. I'd be interested. So thank you for that, Betsy. Is it llama? What is the name of the tray? If you're talking about these trays, these are called the Zesty tray from addmorezest.com. Now, I did just knock my drills over. I'll pick them up in a second. If you're talking about the tray that I was kitting up into, that is called, I literally went onto Etsy and put in the Huracan storage tray and it came up. They're also known as the Elizabeth Ward. However, the one that I brought wasn't an original Elizabeth Ward make. Hope that makes sense. Just making sure I have no more of these before I pick all these up. So I'm just going to move that out of the way a second so I can pick my drills up. Luckily, I did just knock them over onto the cover paper. So yeah, I think that one was on, yeah, that was on Kitting Up Moon Goddess. So yeah, if it was the drill tray you're talking about, then that is the Zesty tray. If you're talking about the container, it is the Huracan storage. Definitely worth it. I managed to get mine with a voucher, which meant that I paid £10.72 for it. Which was a fantastic bargain, and actually I do really like it. I still prefer my bottles. It is my favourite type of storage, but I do like the Huracan storage. I think they're very good value. I keep meaning to go back and buy some, but funds are sadly lacking right now. So unless I get another voucher to give me a big discount, I won't be buying another one. Okay. Darcy again. Just bear with me. Okay, so I'm back after rather a large gap. So it's actually been about 4 hours. So I took a break to go and see my daughter. Let me just turn my overhead light on as well. So I went over and saw my daughter. I've also come home and walked the dog. So yeah, took a little bit longer than I thought. That's life. That's what happens. So I'm going to get my next drills ready, and I am going to continue. I did look back at what I'd recorded. I did notice that towards the end I was out of shot, so I do apologise. I'm going to keep using this tray for the time being because, you know, it's working okay. And I'll go back to the questions. So the question was from Darcy again. This was when I was filling the Huracan storage containers. And she's just basically said, for filling the large containers, I find that taking the lid out completely out works so much better. I've had the lid come down as I'm pouring and drills end up going everywhere. That's a very good tip. Thank you for that, Darcy. I haven't had that problem yet, but it's certainly something that I can keep in mind for next time. I mean, what I do like about the Huracan storage was I was able to get all of the beads in there, so that was quite nice, not having the extra drills around. But I'm sure that will be helpful for other people. So I'm just going to go back on let's go here. I'm just going back to my there we go. So from Coffee and Diamonds, hi, just found your channel. I love listening to you, lol. I agree with you about the DAC clarity, but I like the colours in DPD better. I wish we could just mash the two together. Okay, so this was on a video that I did a little while ago, and I was talking about the comparison that I think it was Diamonds and Washi. No. Yes. Diamonds and Washi did. She did two versions of the Josephine wall. Spirit of Flight, is it? And I was saying about how I like the DAC version better because I'm all about the detail. I'm all about the clarity. But the DPD is Diamond Painting Deutschland, who also do the same image from Josephine wall. It has more colours, however. I agree. If there was a nice middle ground between the DPD and the DAC version, it would be perfect. My problem with Diamond Painting Deutschland is that for me, they're a tad expensive at the moment. And I don't particularly want that particular canvas enough to fork that out. I would, if I really wanted something, I would find a way of getting it. I absolutely would. But I do agree that if you haven't seen that, please go and have a look at Diamonds and Washi. Look for the huge comparison, Spirit of Flight comparison. But I do agree, I did like the colours in the Diamond Painting Deutschland better. That it was just the rendering, I think the AC did better, personally. But thank you for commenting and thank you for watching. I'm glad you enjoy it. That's what I'm here for. Melody, hi Sam, I enjoyed your video very much as usual. I do have a tip for you. The legend is in DMC order. Right, so this was to do when I was kitting up Moon Goddess in the Huracan storage, because I had to kit it up slightly differently. I kitted it up and by putting the stickers on one at a time as I was filling the tubs up, and I then went through and put them in DMC order. Melody is absolutely right. If I'd have just looked at the stickers, it clearly says the numbers 1, 2, 3, etc. I just didn't see it. Just did not see it at all. So that's a fantastic tip and bloody obvious now that I look back at it. Isn't that always the case? I hadn't even thought of that, but there you go. It goes to show that there's always something to learn. And it's very easy when you get stuck doing things a certain way to get blindsided by something. I hadn't even thought of that. And yet the stickers do come in order 1, 2, however many colours there are. So I could have just done that and put them in order. But hey, I know for next time. Okay. Okay, Coffee and Diamonds again. This was on the, I think it's the Mama Knows Best video, the 2 unicorns. She was just saying, I just finished this for my daughter's birthday on Monday. I'm framing it for her. It's a gorgeous little canvas, and I absolutely intend to do it for my granddaughter the same way. I really want it for her bedroom. My granddaughter is only a year old. She currently is still in a cot in her mum and dad's room. But she already has a unicorn picture up on the wall that I did for her when I first started diamond painting. So I really want to do this one for her and my daughter. Because I think it's a cute picture. I think it's a really nice picture to have, especially for a child's room. It's not massive, and of course it's a Mandy Manzano, which I love. So absolutely agree with you there. Kimberly Saunders, hi Kimberly, thanks for showing how you put down the washing and the release paper at the beginning of your canvas. Your setup is better than some others that I've seen. Thanks for sharing. Thank you, Kimberly. I wouldn't say that mine's better than anybody else's. It's just the way that I do it. I just don't like the plastic. And I don't like to faff with it too much either. I just don't want the sticky on the edges. And I don't want to feel the plastic under my arms. It's already, because I'm working on this section. Let me pick that dropped drill up. Because I'm working on this section, I can feel the plastic. It's already bugging me under my arm. So I just don't like working on plastic. It makes me hot and sweaty. So that's why I do it that way. But thank you very much for commenting and for the fact that you like the setup. I think it's quite nice to see a picture being started or a picture being finished off. You know, it makes a change, doesn't it? Aside from always seeing pictures part done. So thank you for your comment. Just going to get these ones in. Next comment is from Kelly. So happy you got your unicorn. Yay, me too. I'm not at all drawn to any of the Josephine walls. They're too big and so much confetti for me. Hope you have a wonderful week and look forward to your next video. Yeah, like I said in the video, I think for me, I love Josephine Wall's artwork. I do. I quite like it as artwork. I'm not a big confetti fan, especially after doing the last confetti one that I did. You know, it did put me off a little bit, but I really do want to have at least one Josephine wall. And if it wasn't this one, if it wasn't Aries, I guess it would have probably been either the Secret Garden, because I quite like that one, or the one that's the Phantom of the Opera. I can't remember the name of it because I really like that one as well. But, you know, Aries is my star sign. I do like the artwork. I do know it's going to take me a while. It is very big. It is a square. It is very confetti. So it will be one of those that I do as I'm doing some easier ones. So I don't intend to tackle it just yet. It was more the fact that I just wanted to make sure that I had one before the licensing deal ends. That's it. So I've seen a couple of these symbols that I've missed, but I'll grab those at the end. I literally have half an hour to get as much of this done as I can before I have to stop and go cook dinner. So I just thought I'd go through some of these questions. Most of the questions I have answered. In fact, I think all of the questions I have replied to. I'm just going through them because it gives us something to talk about. So thank you for that, Kelly. Leandri, love this comment. You made my day when you called the drill a little asshole. I'm sorry, it just comes out. Do you know what I mean? I do talk to the drill sometimes, especially when you get one that's just, you know, sometimes you get a drill and no matter what you do, it will not pick up. I get so frustrated, and I'm not, like I said, I am not patient. I haven't got the best temper in the world. So sometimes it just comes out. So far this drill tray is working pretty well, I think. For a smaller tray, I do prefer a bigger tray. And it does hurt my fingers. You know, these corners are digging in a bit into my fingers. But, you know, for a tray that you get in a kit, I'd use it. Most definitely. And at the end of the day, they are supplied to us, included in the kit. And for somebody who is doing a diamond painting for the very first time, it is absolutely perfect for that. It's more than adequate for what you need. Better than adequate, actually. It's pretty good. So I'm going to say I'm impressed. So thank you for that, Leandri. Kathy Brooke, welcome from Aurora, Ohio. Hi, Kathy. And hello, Aurora. What an amazing name for a town. I'd love to live somewhere like that. Aurora. That's such a nice sounding town. I'm sure it's beautiful. Nice to happen upon your channel. Well, welcome to you as well, Kathy. Thank you for stopping by and watching. Let's hope there's many more videos that you like as well. Lovey Ball. So this is on my latest whip. She made a very good point. You're full of good ideas, Lovey. You know, it's not like this is the first time that you've come up with an idea that has helped me. So I do really appreciate it. Thinking outside the box here, have you checked out molds for candle holders, the small tea light holders? Also, I have a small hexagon resin box designed as a pillbox holder. I use the lid inverted for trash drills and the box base in the kitchen to hold rings while doing dishes. Maybe you'll find the perfect mould when you least expect it. Very, very good tip. I have had a look on Amazon now and I have saved a couple of moulds that I think will work. I did use leftover resin today. I did have some trinket box moulds, so I have used the lids. However, I don't think they're going to be indented enough, but I will know more when I demold them. So that's a fab idea. And it's worth a try, isn't it? At the end of the day, if I didn't use that resin, I would probably just throw it away. So we're not going to lose anything, are we, if it doesn't work? But I have seen a couple of moulds that could potentially work. And I do like to make these things up and use them to see. You know, I've done that with the drill pots. I use the cover minders, especially my fish. Incidentally, if you're wondering where she is, she's in my box. I've got a box at the side of me in a Kallax unit. And Miranda is in that box. So I will get her back out at some point. So I'm going to do these lines, which is 3752. So I'm going to do those next. But yeah, as you can see, it does hold a good amount of drills. They line up nicely. So if you are multi-placing, you can get a nice little setup to do that. So let's get those in there. So I'm using a 6-placer and it's working very well. So thank you for that, Lovey. I will keep you updated. Catherine Blacharski, I think that's how you say it. I apologise if I've butchered your name. Really enjoy your channel and I'm glad I found you. Thank you so much, and I'm glad you found me too. It's nice to have you on board as a watcher. I'm not going to assume that you're a subscriber, but if you are, thank you, as I would thank anybody who subscribes and watches, because this is how my channel is going to grow. I understand what you mean about Josephine wall paintings. I started Scorpio on January the 9th. And I work on it every single day and I've still not finished it. Well, it's not a race, is it? Are you enjoying it? That's the main thing. As long as you're enjoying it, it doesn't matter. I did cut up a round drill Chuck Pinson painting, which I work on in between. So yeah, I do the same thing now. I've got in the habit, I have one square and one round, because the round gives you a break from the intensity of the square. But can I just say, a Josephine wall and a Chuck Pinson, they're both going to be big paintings, aren't they? So I admire your bravery. I tend to have one big, one small. At the minute, my biggest one isn't that big, and this is my small one. So I tend to go between the two. So my next big one will be round. And then hopefully I might do another little square. I might do a bigger square. I don't know. I haven't decided. That's for another video. That's for another day. But I appreciate you commenting, and I think you're doing really well if you've got two on the go. It isn't a race, is it? At the end of the day, we're doing this because we enjoy doing it. So there's not a race. The only reason I started doing two was because I wanted to have some variety. The only reason I learnt to multi-place was so that I could get it done a little bit quicker, because I felt like my Ever moment just went on forever. And I don't want people to get bored of seeing the same whips. I'm not going to be one of those people that has 5 or 6 whips on the go all the time. I do intend at some point to start my heaven and earth design, but I'm not ready yet, at which point I'll have 3, and I think that's more than enough, isn't it? 3's plenty. So that's my plan. Okay, Jeanette, and I think the last name is Kvinlaug. Again, I apologise if I've butchered your name. Hi Jeanette. She says, I'm not a YouTuber. Oh, I think this is a new comment. I haven't seen this one. I'm not a YouTuber, but I really like Liz Harrison's Scotty Dogcraft. Oh my God, me too. For the same reason you've just put. So Jeanette said she has a lot of unboxings, whip and chats, and are funny. She is, and I have got her in my playlist, so I do watch. I haven't had as much time to watch YouTube recently as I did previously, but I think that's because I'm doing it myself now as well, so that does take a bit more time up. Okay, we're going to do the tick symbol. I'm going to get that rogue colour out of there. Give it a shake. Let me just get rid of that one. It's not even square, look, it's a round one. What are you doing in there? That's not social distancing. You're at the wrong party, bub. Okay, I agree. She is absolutely lovely, and I've just liked your comment. So I saw it as I was going through. A message from Diamond Painting Claire. You're very welcome, Sam. Thanks for the shout out. No, you're welcome, Claire. Not a problem. And then a new comment from an hour ago from Lovey. This is on the unboxing that has just gone up for Star Raw. And she just says, I've not tried this company. We'll have to check them out. Absolutely. I haven't worked on it myself, so I don't know how good they are, but they look okay. The price point is very good. So lots of reasons for people to check them out. So thank you for commenting. So that is it for all the comments that are up to date. Thank you to everyone who has. And thank you for giving me advice, because it's absolutely crucial. Not only does it A, give me something to talk about, B, it gives me feedback on what I'm doing and how I'm doing it, and whether you like it or whether you don't. And because you've got that interaction going back and forth, I don't feel so much like I'm just talking to myself, which is very easy to do when blatantly that is what you are doing 90% of the time. You are sitting there diamond painting, talking to yourself until it goes up and somebody's watching it. So thank you for joining me. Thank you to everyone who commented. They're my comments done for today. I have got my tablet attached to the charger because I'm halfway through an episode of Married at First Sight Australia. So I do need to get back to that at some point. But I do need to cook my dinner. My husband will be home shortly. I have walked the dog. I don't walk the dog very often. But he did ask me to walk her today just because he's, you know, he's quite tired, bless him. He's gone back on shift. So I said, okay, I'll walk her tomorrow. So I've done that out of the way. So I will spend the rest of this evening. I will probably take this section into the front room later with my husband. It depends whether there's rugby on. If there's rugby on and he's watching rugby, I'll just stay in here and finish it in here. Because I'm not a sports person. Football and rugby just don't do it for me. I would rather just carry on watching Married at First Sight and enjoying that. Had a lovely visit with my granddaughter. She's just so cute. She actually shared her dinner with me today. I'm not saying I actually wanted it. Mushed up fish fingers from McDonald's is not my idea of a fun dinner, and I swear my daughter thought it was funnier because she was going, give Nana some, and I'm like, I really don't want it. But the fact that she shared with me and she doesn't share with anybody else is kind of cute. So I did have a little bit. You got to do what you've got to do, haven't you? You know, sometimes you just got to take one for the team. So a little bit of hand crushed fish finger and a couple of McDonald's fries. My daughter doesn't generally give my granddaughter McDonald's food. They were having a new fridge freezer delivered today. So all of their food was bagged up, ready for the switch over. So they decided to get McDonald's rather than trying to hunt for something to cook. So it was a treat. More of a treat for her than me, you know. Mushed up fish fingers is not my idea of an enjoyable meal. Of course, Nana took us some white chocolate buttons round, so she had those after. She had half a packet. I didn't give her too many. Yeah. So I think that's everything for today, to be honest. I think I'm going to leave it there. Definitely keep an eye open for the unboxings. There's a few more coming up. Oh, not a few more, but a handful more. And, of course, I am waiting on that canvas. That Aries canvas. So I'm looking forward to that coming. Prepare for lots of gushing when that one arrives. Because I know I'm going to love it. I just know it. I just don't have time or storage to kit it up or anything yet. So, but you will find that with a lot of my unboxings, you know, I unbox them and I video the unboxing and then I save it as a playlist so that when I do start working on it, I can keep the videos together for that particular canvas. Because I know for me, when I am on a diamond painting marathon, and I am watching a series like that. I like to do them in order myself, so that's why I do it the way that I do it. I think it's just easier for somebody just to come on and, you know, and just play through. So that's what I do. So yeah, I think I'm going to call it a day here. Not only that, my phone is probably going to run out of charge pretty soon. So I do need to get that back on charge. And of course, I'm back at work tomorrow. I have got 2 12-hour shifts to do. And then I've got 2 days off. And then I've got 3. I think they're 3 short shifts though. I don't think they're 8-hour shifts. Or they might be. They might be, sorry, 12-hour shifts. They might be 12-hour shifts. I don't know anymore. I created this rota and I don't know what it is anymore. It's all very new. So I'm just going to get this last bit done here. So if you have been through the whole video today, thank you so much for sticking with me. I do hope you've enjoyed it. If you are new, please do like and subscribe before you leave. It would be lovely to have you back again. And don't forget, I don't have a schedule. I post when I can. So if you do want to be notified of when those videos come out so that you can watch me use a multiplacer so badly, it just went so wrong. Please hit that notification bell as well, and you will get notified every time I upload new content. Thank you so much for everyone who's taken the time to comment. I do appreciate it. Your feedback is always, always important. And I look forward to seeing you again very, very soon. So thank you for joining me. I'm going to leave it there. And it is, as always, over and out from this Kitten Up Kitten. Bye-bye.